Welcome to Lunch with Steel. A little bit different one today because I've been seeing a lot of conversation about people having souls fatigue, right? You know, I talked with it about my brother Paul on Living Split Screen Saturday mornings. Come check us out. But souls fatigue, souls-like fatigue. There's games that have been coming out that have definitely adapted the genre, and there's been some others that have definitely done the same. But there's no fatigue in anything else. Y'all don't complain about the other types of games that get made. But there's souls fatigue because there's games that you're interested in but have the souls concept behind them. Whether it be the combat, whether it be how you explore the world, whether it be your approach to your character, or whether it just be straight up difficulty. Because I think that's what it really turns more into. I don't like difficult games. Let me give me on a secret. You don't gotta fucking play it. You really don't. You can go play whatever the hell that you want to. Why are you bitching about Souls games? Because you got general interest. I mean, that's why people ask for the easy mode. That's why, oh, I wish I had this, or I wish I could do that. How about you go play something else? How about that? Look, I 100% agree. I would like more action games as well. What I've also found out is a lot of action games are not made the same. And there's not enough talent in the industry, apparently, that can make good, certified banger action games. There just ain't. There ain't nothing like out there that's a Sora's Wrath. Ain't nothing out there like Devil May Cry. Ain't nothing out there like Bayonetta. Ain't nothing out there like Solstice, which is, again, something that learned from its peers. There ain't nothing out there that's like Astral Chain, which I still haven't played because I need 60 FPS. Look, maybe I could do it through emulation now. Last time I tried, it was ass. I need good performance. I'm not getting a Switch 2 for that. I'm good. But there's not a lot of these games that continuously be made in shucks. I mean, you could remake Bayonetta 2 and 3, release it as a triple pack with 1 through 3 on modern consoles, and I'm telling you that game would sell. That trilogy. Same with like how they did Mass Effect with the Legendary Edition. That trilogy could be released today and it would do millions of copies. Because people, there's not enough of those that we do get in the industry, and I get it. But Souls games have become a way to experience a game style that was underappreciated. It is a different approach. And again, if you're finding that enough times that, oh man, I like this game, but I just can't get down with the Souls mechanics, that's something that you got to find within yourself. Because I'm not looking at all these different places, but like, oh man, we're getting too many hero shooters. We're getting too many racing games. We're getting too many sports games. Well, I mean, I think one a year is already too goddamn many, but it's like, bro, if you got some interest in some of these games, maybe you try them out. Wu-Chang is a good option for a lot of people because it is in Game Pass. You don't have to pay the $60, $70 that you got to pay for Elden Ring or anything else. And I heard people complain about Elden Ring's difficulty. Look, yeah, these games is hard. But what happened to the days where you had to actually learn the game that you're playing? Not everything needs to be this fast, bang, bang, I'm getting the mission done. It just doesn't need to be that way. Y'all want, it's like people want the old school, but you don't want what came with that as well. Oh, you ain't got time for it. That's why people play gacha games now and spend all the money they do in these goddamn games. Oh, I can just throw my money at the wall and, ooh, I might get the character I want. Which I think is dumb as hell. It's a terrible way to approach mechanics. How about we get a little bit more challenge? You actually playing through the game that you're trying to get through. Hey, if you need to add an easy mode, and again, that's the one thing I will agree with. Having some form of an easy mode where you scale down the boss's health or whatever the case may be, while you do the same health, or allowing people to make that adjustment themselves, as long as you ain't capping about how easy the game is using these functions, I think that all that should be available. It should be an option. And mainly because other games seemingly do that as well. And the health scaling is the very, at least for my kind of research that I've done, it's one of the easier things that you can do and implement in a game to give people an option. Now, again, I'm also on the side of like, look, how they designed the game was how they designed the game. But if you want more people to be able to play A, B, C game, then hey, sometimes you got to choose the D option. I want to be able to chop it up with more people about it. But again, it's also about the experience. So there is no greater feeling in a game than a boss, you hitting the wall of a boss, or you hitting the wall of a mechanic, knowing that you can get through that mechanic. There's no other addicting feeling, at least for me especially. And again, I could be completely in the dog zone with all this, but for me, ain't no better feeling than you running up on a boss within your first 2 or 3 tries, you start adapting to that boss, you get him down to this little bit of health, and then you get smacked around for the next hour or however long it ends up taking. Because the boss is teaching you something. The boss is helping you understand the game. Button mashing is cool. You know, you want to press a button and say, I push button mashing fighting games. Tekken, I'll be button mashing. I know what I'm doing somewhat, especially with certain characters. Shout out to my homie Lars. But it's still only to a certain extent. It's not like for me back in the day. Even with Demon Slayer dropping, I can't sit here and say that I'm going to be the nicest at Demon Slayer 2. The Hinokami Chronicles. I can't say that I will be. But I'm going to throw some hands. So, I don't know. It was sitting on my spirit, man. I saw people discussing it, talking about, there's just too many Souls games. Why the girl be all these Souls? It's like, dog, we'll go play something else. Or at least try the ones that you said that you're interested in. And if it's not for you, I don't think that we have too many. We might have some that don't do it as good as others. But we don't have many that are like standing at the top of the echelon that are like, ooh, man, we're getting so many. Yeah, it's an option. People are trying their hand at it. Not all of it's going to be successful. I have, for an example, Mortal Shell. The second one looks good. That first one that they had, it's supposed to be a Soulslike. Has some different mechanics in it. It's not for me. Lords of the Fallen. They got some good things, especially with the new iteration that they did. And they did another massive update. It's not for me. It had too many performance issues, too many bugs, too many of these things. It just fucked with me. It had high potential. There are Souls games that are out there. I just don't play, every single one of them. I play the ones that genuinely interest me, And I think that's an approach that everybody should be taking. Play what genuinely interests you. Try it out. See how you feel about it. Give it a shot. Maybe it's going to take you more than a day, an hour to get used to it. But you know whether something is for you or not. It's kind of like how I look at RTS games, right? I'll never say, oh, we've gotten too many RTSs or we got too many strategy games. I think there's too many goddamn strategy games out there. But I won't say that we got too many of them. It's an option. I'm not playing them. It's an option. I like some of the concepts of them. I know the main reason for me is, it's too time consuming. I can acknowledge that. Like my brother Pong would say, hey, maybe, he also admits that he's not as nice, but as he maybe once was. But it does come down to a timing thing as well. You have to understand what's out there. You have to understand your options. So, anyway, maybe a slight rant, slight tangent, maybe something different for Lunch with Steel this time. But I don't know. It was the thing that was sitting on my mind this week. Well, at least today, because I just saw really just over some time, because I keep seeing this conversation happen. It's like, bro, I want action games too. More action oriented, over the top, juggling combos. I do. But goddamn, I don't think there's nothing wrong with what we get from the solo side. Follow me everywhere. Still Rain. Tears of Seven. Peace out.